Ranking every single mini tank in Clash Royale. Coming in at dead last, I have the Battle Healer. She's only ever played in Golem or E-Golem, and she's usually subbed out for better options. Next, I have the Rascals. They finally buffed the Rascal Boy's damage, but then they nerfed the Rascal Girl's damage, which would have been fine, but they made it so they two-shot Spear Goblins. Tied for 17 and 16, I have the Royal Ghost and the Cannon Cart. I don't see them as mini tanks, but apparently Clash Royale does. I feel like the Cannon Cart's too much of a support troop, and the Ghost goes invisible, so he can't really tank for anything. Next, I have the Dark Prince. He's solid on defense, but for counter pushing, he's really not that good. They need to buff his charge time, but not as much as the Prince. Next, I have the Monk. Ever since he got nerfed, he's only really played in Royal Giant, and I feel like every other mini tank ahead of him does way better against Beatdown, which is the meta right now. Next, I have the Bandit. It's one of the most squishy mini tanks in all of Clash Royale, so you use it more to tank on offense for pressure than on defense with it. That's why it fits into more bridge spam decks, but the mini tanks ahead of it provide way more on defense. Next, I have the Ice Golem. He's super underrated and good for dealing with swarm troops, which is good because log bait's coming back in the meta. He's only this low because you only see him in balloon control and 2.6 hog. Next, I have the Golden Knight. He's a really solid card right now and he's good at dealing with log bait, but he would be so much better if Tornado was still good. Coming in at number 10, I have the Goblin Machine. It's a decent mini tank, but I can't put it much higher because it works way better as a support card. Next, I have my Goat Fisherman. He's one of the best defensive cards in the game and replaces buildings in most decks and can give you free King Tower activations, but again, he feels more like a support unit than an actual mini tank in my opinion. At number 8, I have the Miner. He's okay on defense, but he really shines at getting chip damage and on offense for sniping troops. He's definitely the most versatile mini tank in the game, but every deck he's in, you usually use a Knight, Berserker, or a Valkyrie instead of him for your actual mini tank. Next, I have the Mighty Miner. He's a good tank killer, but if your opponent is running Golem with E-Wiz or E-Dragon, it can be kind of hard to deal with. Next, I have the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Because of how good Beatdown is right now, he has a 10% usage rate in the top 200. At number 5, I have the Skeleton King. Because of how good Mortar Bait and Hyper Bait are in the meta right now, he's definitely the best champion. At number 4, I have the Knight. He's usually number 1, but he's not really being used outside of Expo or Graveyard. At number 3, I have the Prince. Please Supercell, nerf it. At number 2, I have the Valkyrie. It's good against everything that's meta right now, like Log Bait, Beatdown, and Graveyard, but the best mini tank in the game is easily the Berserker.